I think I go to church every Sunday since I was 4 or 5 years old. It's really hard to go through Sundays without church. But since the pandemic started, March 2020, my family and I decided not to go. 13 months now. Not going to church has never been an option in our family. It's something that we always do. We always go to church because we love, not because we're being forced or because we are religious, and it's not that. It's just because we love worshiping God and learning about Him, listening to the pastors preaching, and also gathering with our friends, and it's really nice. And we love serving God, so as you can see, I love playing the guitar, and I love singing and being in church. It's amazing. We love doing that. And since the pandemic started, we weren't able to do that anymore, and that was really hard. We made the decision of not going to church because we were thinking about family. Sara was only one when this pandemic started. She was not even 2. And then we found out that my wife was pregnant, and there are my grandparents and my mom and my mother-in-law, and we decided to take care of them, and not to go. Once that we were working from home, as teachers, we were working from home, so there was no point on taking risks, at least for us at that moment. But it wasn't easy to make this decision. It was something that we really struggled about, because we knew we couldn't take the risk, but at the same time, it was really hard not being able to go. And we have been missing that a lot. Like you saw in the beginning of the video, our routine was preparing our breakfast and then going to church. Having breakfast together and then sitting on the couch and watching the service online wasn't enough, it wasn't good enough, because we had to learn how to be church again in a different way, And I think there are good aspects, there are good things to learn from this pandemic. We have learned that we don't necessarily need the temple to be the church. As Jesus said, we are the temple of the Spirit, and we are church everywhere. So at this moment that we are talking about God now, we are being church. So I agree. But we also missed church, And after talking to my friends and after talking to my family, talking to the pastors, we decided to go back. Once my grandparents have already had the vaccine, my mom is about to take, me and my wife, we were about to take too, and the kids are a little older now, and not everybody is going. We know there is just 30% of the church going. We decided to get back, and guys, I'm just here to share with you how great it was to be back. To feel part of the community church, to feel part of God's work again. I know I was part of God's work. I never left church or left Jesus, This 13 months were really good to know more about me, know more about God, to have a great time with my family. We had a wonderful time. It was really good, but I really missed that. It was so good to be back, worshiping, praising. It was really good, guys. So I'm just here to share with you guys that it was really good. I'm not saying that you have to go to church, to go back to church if you don't want to, because you were a little afraid. Don't worry. I think God will talk to you and will invite you to come back to church when it's safe for you. I had my time, 13 months. Some friends of mine, they didn't have any time. They never stopped going. So I think God's calling is different for each of us. The most important thing is to be connected with God and understand His calling. And we got to stay connected in a way that we can listen to His voice and understand what He wants from us. So that's it, what I want to share with you guys today. I'm so happy because I'm back. that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can get the activities on the link if you want to learn a little more about English. You're gonna see the difference between praising and worshiping, which is really interesting too, and other tips too. And that's it. So God bless you all, and see you. Goodbye.